You are now tuned in to the Good Session Podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers. What's up, everybody? What is good, everybody? It is episode 15 of the Good Session Podcast. It's Jordan.
Corey. T-Side. And Nunk.
And we are live remote. We're streaming live today because, unfortunately, your boy got the vid.
He got the fucking COVID.
So I will be self-isolating for 2 weeks. But the show's got to go on. So how you guys doing today? Surely better than me.
Man. Good.
Oh, nice and high. It's snowing.
This is definitely a different vibe for the show.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Weird.
But,
I like
it's
it.
like a normal session for us. Like, we smoke on FaceTime so much. This is just like another day.
Well, this is how it was when,
a little smaller,
when you lived in
with
Florida.
artwork on our screen now.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but it's like when you lived in Florida, Uncle was in California, like we all just managed to still smoke and have sessions. So this is like almost kind of like taking it back to what that was.
Yeah, before group. It feels like it.
Yeah. But
like we're veterans.
Unfortunately, we had to
this
cancel
FaceTime
movie
shit.
night as well.
yep, everything got fucked up. So we didn't do Detroit Rock City.
Yeah, fucking COVID, dog. Look at you.
It happens.
It was bound to happen sometime, I guess.
No.
Yes, sir. Yeah. For sure.
But we still got a fun action-packed show for y'all today.
Hey.
We gonna get right the fuck into it.
What we starting off with, Joe?
Well, we going right into this or that to pick up on what we picked up on last week.
Shit.
This or that.
That scream was how I felt when I realized I had COVID.
So you know what we always do. Let's get y'all's take. So go to my left, who is usually T-Side, so we'll just keep it in that rotation.
So
T-Side,
what did we say?
Sativa or indica?
Oh yeah, but
Marijuana.
we already mentioned it, right? I forgot what I.
Well,
said.
we touched on it, but we didn't actually have the discussion.
Yeah, we didn't have the discussion.
We all have our answers, like, because it was our puff pass question. So we have our it was all four of us, but Tony answered, and that's what really made it our this or that.
Let's start off with Tony.
Yeah, so it's actually we gotta get Tony. We don't have his answer.
Oh yeah, so it was. That's right. It was 4 and 4. Okay. Yeah. So Tony's the only one. Sativa or
he's
indica?
the ultimate decider.
Is he the swing vote?
For sure.
Yeah, he's the
Huh?
swing vote.
Yeah.
He said indica for
He
sure.
said indica.
He said indica.
Swing vote.
Oh
indica
yeah,
is.
for sure.
Oh shit.
So
We have our first ever tie.
Oh,
A tie. What are we gonna do about this?
We got
This is a
9
hybrid.
and
We
9.
gotta take it in a. Do we take
We
it
got
in
a hybrid.
overtime?
Like I don't know. Like,
Well,
I
didn't
guess-
people vote like hybrid? And I like sativa
Yeah.
dominant.
Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't see anything like that. But like, I definitely seen people like hybrid. Like, I didn't ask hybrid. I said
Yeah.
sativa or indica.
Let's
Like,
get a shootout, and somebody leave it in the comments right now and decide for us.
yeah.
If
If you
If
haven't
anybody's
decided,
watching there,
yeah,
it is
just
early.
let us know.
yeah,
For
we would
sure.
love
But-
to know what you take because right now it is a tie at 9 and
Yeah.
9.
I can't believe.
So, like,
thought
when
he
I was
the
young,
swing vote.
I definitely
Can't
liked
believe somebody
indica when
did.
I was young. Like, I just like to get stupid high, but
Yeah, no,
I
like
have too much shit to do nowadays. So I like to be high, but still be productive. And, you know, that's
Yeah,
sativa's
right.
the way to go for that.
Yeah.
We're functional potheads. We defy the stereotype.
True.
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 True that. True that for sure.
Yeah, I just like sativa, like just kind of makes me feel really stupid. So like I'm just gonna go with the body high. It settles me down. So
No,
like
you're just
I'm
stupid,
good with
man.
Y'all get to it. Yeah, no,
It just makes
I'm
you feel
all
normal.
about the sativa. I like being.
Smoke a lot of
productive.
hybrids though, too.
I mean, I'll smoke
I feel like a
any
hybrid is
fucking
different.
weed,
and everything
yeah.
pretty much
It's
is a hybrid
fucking-
of some sort. Like
but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
More
For
dominant.
the
I
most
like
part, everything
indica.
nowadays is a hybrid.
I
yeah,
wanna
you're
be-
going more off of your fucking like sativa dominant or indica dominant. Like you're gonna feel more of that.
True.
But every once in a while you come across the pure, the pure ones.
Like the
Yeah,
homie said
I
on
mean, my-
Facebook, he said in the couch for me, and I was like, hell yeah, that indica, that in the
Yeah.
couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I want to
Yeah.
feel with everything I smoke.
facts.
True.
I like the
Yeah,
indica
but,
when
I
I'm
mean,
trying to go to bed. Like that shit'll help knock me out.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'm always
definitely
trying to
out.
go to bed.
Like this
Heavy.
Bernie Sanders,
For sure. I like
a
that.
couple of that.
Sour
out.
diesel was always my favorite. That was my go-to back in the day. That sour diesel, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said bunch of mid smokers.
Black and white meat. Man, Scott, chill out. Bunch of mid smokers.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
What up,
Just
bro?
a full pack of stems for breakfast, you know.
Oh man.
We didn't make the
Oh,
sign yet, but this is a no religion, no politics, no mid
Hey.
zone.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
hey,
no
he
names.
didn't vote. I don't think he voted. Maybe he did on Instagram, but if he didn't, put it in the comments, bro. What do you prefer, indica or sativa? We need a tiebreaker before the end of the episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, for us smoking, man, we've came a long way though. Think about like the shit we had to get like before dank was even a thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
For sure.
Oh, it was like
God.
the weed Tony posted the other day. He's like, I'm just gonna call this
Hell
all
yeah.
proud.
Yeah,
Like, that's for sure
That's
what
how
that
you
shit
know you've
was.
been smoking.
that's funny.
That's probably even before your time, Jordan.
Mine.
No, that was
Not
like right.
bud.
That's like when I got into it. Like it was right before I left. That's when I started smoking, and then like that's the bud we had. And then if there was killer, it was like $20 to $30 a gram.
Yeah.
Bud, yeah.
I didn't
Shit was
know
crazy.
it was a lot
It was
with
one
weed.
strand.
Long days away.
Only came around like once a year, twice a year. You get
Yeah.
good bud.
Yeah, and it was the greatest. We were just like, we felt like Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
Talking about weed, I'm gonna hit the bong.
yeah, I'm gonna
let's
cheers
do
to
that.
this
That has
tie.
the
The
same
first,
idea.
the first.
I
tie
don't know,
of the
man.
this
I'm
or
already
that.
fucking high as hell. Y'all already
The
been
fucking
on
this
here.
or that
You
is a
smoke.
fucking
Okay.
hybrid.
I'm about to
Like
hit
hybrid.
this grandpa's stash.
That's
This
higybrid.
G leaf. This
You
G
know,
leaf
it
grandpa's
only-
That's what I'm
stash.
smoking. That's what I'm smoking on, my
Y'all
guy.
got me. Y'all got
Hey.
me so high. I forgot to finish my setup.
Yeah.
Turn on my lights.
But hey, for real though, shout out Scott. I see you in the comments, my guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you
Everybody was
watching.
watching. Thanks
Let
for
us-
joining the session.
Yeah, let us know what y'all are smoking on.
Leave it in
And
the
let
comments.
us know
below.
if you prefer sativa or indica so we can break this tie.
Hell yeah.
If you haven't voted yet.
Kimbo Kush.
Oh, I hate
Yeah, it's
you.
the last of the Kimbo. Smoking on the
I put,
bird.
Cheers.
Good star. Cheers.
So what is everybody's favorite strand? For you indica people.
Well,
I don't really have a favorite. Like, I just like it all. Oh shit!
Like I said, man,
We got
I
Big
love
Worm
it.
saying indica hands down.
oh, what's up, Big
Big
Worm?
Worm.
Me, Big Worm.
He gave us
Big
the
Worm.
winner.
Well,
I'm a big worm.
if anybody says,
Yeah,
as of
dub.
right now, indica's the winner. If somebody says anything else before the end of the episode. Oh, there we go. We'll just call it. Winner is
It's
yep.
the end of I mean, people could still chime in, but it's, near the end of the segment.
Yeah, we'll just
already,
call
so.
it. Yep. That was a tiebreaker.
Show.
But I like OG strains like Sour Diesel and Jack Hare.
Diesel,
Like those
dude, my all-time favorite.
Sour Diesel is
Jack
always fire.
Jack Herrera, my bowl.
Yeah.
I like
remember
I like
all the people in
cheeses.
the Spencer would say it like
Yeah.
weird.
Like I
Blue
like
cheese.
cheesy buds, like blue cheese, like
Yup.
it smells like
sure.
cheese.
Smells
Yeah.
like cheese.
Straight cheese. I
Big-
love.
Big on wedding cake, purple punch.
Yeah, purple punch is probably my favorite.
Purple punch is up
so
there for me.
I like whatever has
But-
the highest THC.
That's
Yeah.
always nice too.
That's just what I
Pull
go
up.
for. I go for
Let's get it.
highest THC. Yep.
Yes.
So that's our this or that.
We'll go with Nico's the winner, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey, don't say that.
Nah, it don't matter. Weed's weed, bro.
Hell yeah! Fire.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna talk about some old wrestling today. The old
Wrestling.
Attitude Era, the '90s, early 2000s.
Gotta love it.
So,
Wow.
anybody want to start? Like, what was your favorite wrestlers growing up?
I mean, how
Well,
many of us are about to
mine-
say Stone Cold? Because mine is.
my,
right?
who's all saying Stone Cold?
Stone Cold's on my list. I have a
Yeah,
few.
Stone Cold.
Well,
The Rock,
you're
and then
top. You're
the
one.
Rock,
Like,
the
You're
original.
one.
All right, I wouldn't. Say
Like you're number one.
I guess.
Oh, my number one is.
Nah,
definitely
he's
Stone
not
Cold.
my number one.
I'm saying you're number one, hands down.
Stone Cold.
Undertaker.
I was gonna say mine's out of Stone Cold and the Undertaker. If I guess I have to pick one, I'm gonna say we're gonna go Stone Cold.
Actually,
All right, so
actually,
Stone
no, I'll
Cold.
take that back. It would either be a toss-up. Well, I don't know, because Booker T. Can we put him in there? Because
come on, man. You're really
No,
about
bro.
to say Booker
Don't
T
come-
is your favorite wrestler?
Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Booker T had the greatest swag, bro.
Oh,
That scissor
Booker
kick,
fucking
dude.
T.
My Booker T.
That's
dude.
funny
I
because
love Booker
that's
T.
funny as hell because my
His
one of my
face, dude,
favorite
all the time
wrestling
when he did
moments
his
involves
finisher,
him.
bro. That was so intense. He was the man.
Can you take it?
Yeah.
He was wild, bro.
He was wild. Yo, he was
was
in
wild.
somebody's video.
He just
Yeah,
reminds
somebody
me of
just wrote a song
WCW.
about it.
Mine's
Yeah,
The Rock, man. Hands down,
The
The
Rock.
Rock. It always was. He was the best entertainer in that game. I mean,
he was.
him and Stone Cold really like made that shit huge.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, Stone Cold started it off. That's what really like kicked off the Attitude Era was the 316 branding.
But
Mm-hmm.
I thought The Rock was funnier than Stone Cold. Like Stone Cold was more badass, but The Rock was fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
So
he
that
had
was
the
my
one-hit
dude.
wonders.
Yeah, and he would still fucking destroy people. He was
Mhm.
he was a monster.
Oh,
but
yeah.
People's elbow.
and I loved Trish Stratus too.
Trish.
Trish was your favorite female.
Yeah, that was my chick then.
My favorite female was Lita. I know she was a little
Yep.
later, like early 2000s, but
Lita.
she's still Attitude
Same.
Era.
See, I liked
Same.
Lita because she was
Acrobatic,
like
man.
punk. Yeah, she was like punk
Yep.
rock too.
Yeah, she was like probably like with the Hardy Boys. So like the Hardy Boys were one of my favorite tag teams. Of the
Yeah,
later
she
era.
like-
They were- yep.
She was like with Matt Hardy, and then
Yeah.
started and then like had an affair with the fucking what was it Edge
I think
or whatever, and then fucking like that was like real life. And then
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
put it as a
Real
storyline.
life.
Like it was a story. It was used
They're
as
like,
a storyline.
Make money off it. Fuck it.
What the
That was
fuck?
their shit.
That's why that shit was marketed towards adults. Like the Attitude
Yeah.
Era was all like sex appeal and all Val Venus and
Still
shit.
is.
You know,
Oh, I hated him.
Val
Oh, yeah.
Venus.
He was probably
Coming
my
out with
least
Val.
favorite.
he has to be. Came out of fucking
Yeah.
Pal.
Yeah.
Sexy
Oh my
lady.
god.
Uh,
I was gonna
He
say
was-
you were
I would
talking
have to
about
say
punk
mine.
rock.
I don't know, like probably HBK was probably like the first one I was like my favorite wrestler, but like that era I would have to say like X-Pac.
X-Pac. He was a man.
I don't know why. Cause he was little and he was the dude. I don't
He would
know.
jump around and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all So you're talking about punk rock wrestlers. Remember the fucking headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
They were like right in the beginning and shit with like the Legion of Doom. This shit was wild.
The Legion of Doom was one of my favorite tag teams.
Yeah.
Would you consider
I think
Shawn Michaels
one of them are dead.
Attitude Era?
So was that your?
Yeah.
So is that your favorite tag team, Legion of Doom?
In the early on, it's my honorable mention. My favorite tag team was the short-lived Undertaker Kane.
Oh my gosh, what was that called? Fuck, they had a little name for it. The Brothers of Damnation or something like that.
Brothers of Hell or some shit.
No,
I can't
Brothers
remember.
of
I forget. They had a name, I'm pretty sure though.
Brothers of Destruction.
Okay, yeah,
Brothers
because that's when the Undertaker started his like biker image, right?
The Brothers of Destruction.
Undertaker.
Yeah, he was in like the biker image. Yeah, wearing, like,
he
the
came
beard.
out. Yeah, and
Or,
with
like,
the
tank
bandana
top.
on and shit. Yeah,
So,
I didn't
but,
understand that.
that was
He came out of nowhere with that shit. Like all of a sudden, was like a biker. Like go back to just being the dead guy. Like
He was the dead man biker.
he's the dead man biker. No, he's just the American
He was
badass.
like Ghost Rider and shit.
American badass.
says
Yeah,
Paul
very
Bearer
bad.
revealed that Kane was still alive and that Paul Bearer was Bear was having an affair with his mother, which produced Kane. Kane duped Bad Blood in your house wearing the mask in the first Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. This was in '96. And then it said Kane teamed up with Undertaker's enemy Mankind. They won a tag team match twice. And then Undertaker, Kane turned on Mankind, and then the following storyline, Undertaker and Kane formed Brothers of Destruction.
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Big Worm says his
Oh,
favorite wrestler is Stone Cold, so we got another Stone Cold. And
It's just the entry music.
I like Triple H
Shit.
there for a little. Triple H.
Last group.
The Generation X was probably like the best group.
Triple H was the
I'd say.
best bad guy.
Yeah.
He was the perfect villain. Like I hated him so much, but he was still a badass. Like, but him and The Rock had the best battles.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like they were always fucking fighting each other.
Yeah, the
I like
Generation
Shawn
X
Michaels
was getting
before he went to DX.
His new outfits, dude, are crazy. Triple H's.
Yeah, he's like the owner of it now. Or something. He's like the Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he runs the shit.
He's all bald and shit.
Him and his wife.
But DX definitely set up the generational fucking thing for all of us to do.
Suck it,
As
bro.
kids growing
Like-
up, suck it.
Suck it.
Oh, dude, I used to do that to everybody. I was such a fucking little fool.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we all got in trouble.
Yo, fuck y'all.
Yeah, suck it.
Everybody
When
got
was-
in trouble for that shit.
When was
man.
NWO? When was that
back?
NWO.
Yeah,
That was when like
That
people
was it.
started coming from WCW.
Yeah,
Like all
they
those
were
It
people
was
big.
still
started coming
99.
over.
Or no,
Yeah, like
Kevin
Hulk
2002
Hogan.
is when it first started.
Fucking Chris Benoit and all them.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Razor Ramon.
Right.
Awesome, dude.
I got one of
Because
You love
Chris-
VA.
tapes by them.
Chris Benoit came over
WWF
when
switched
all those
over.
people started coming over, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I got
It didn't go too well. That was like kind of a failure when a lot of the WCW characters came over.
Yeah.
That's when they started doing that. They brought in the ECW storyline, and that's when that blew back up.
Yup. Shout out to
yeah,
Dudley
because these
Boy.
are
Dudley
98.
boys.
Devon!
Yeah, but those are WCW.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, and then it went. I got
WCW had crazy
NWO.
pay-per-views.
Yeah.
This NWO is WWF
W-
World.
It's WWE though.
Entertainment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what year is that?
2002 when
Okay.
they switched
Yep.
over
Okay.
and they joined.
Yep.
That's what ended the Attitude Era.
That's the end of the Attitude Era, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite tag team was, I mean, it's cliche, but it's like the fucking Hardys, man.
Yeah, they were dope.
They were so dope, but like definitely close runner up is the New Age Outlaws. Like,
hey,
that was a close runner.
That's what yours was going to be, the Rock and Sock.
That's my favorite collab. It wasn't like an official, it was like an unofficial tag team because they only had like a couple matches, you know, but it was like an unofficial tag team because they eventually like turned on each other, I think.
Yeah, they did.
But I mean, that was my favorite unofficial. I have it, mentioned down here. So
that's legit.
But yeah, Road Dogg, Jesse James, Badass Billy Gunn, definitely runners up to the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys were just entertaining. They had the best matches. Those were the fun ones, the ladder matches and shit.
Oh, the ladder matches were so intense.
Oh, yeah.
TLC, the table ladders and chairs.
Yeah.
Dude, people used to get like the ladder kicked out from under them.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, shit used to be wild.
That's not fake.
Yeah, shit you just can't fake.
Oh, we lost Tony for a second. I gotta bring him back. But I did that to one of the kids in my neighborhood growing up. Kicked him off a fucking ladder, broke his wrist because we were kids and we all wanted to wrestle, so we thought ladder matches were no big deal.
There it is. Table
ladder. We put a belt up in a tree. We put a belt up in a tree and do a ladder match.
Oh my god. How fucked up did you guys get?
I broke Jason Lavert's wrist for sure.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah,
and then he broke Barnes' ankle.
Like one time, I randomly
he broke my
friend up. We
were
wrestling in his yard because we started our own like little wrestling thing. You know what I'm saying? We had our own little names and shit. And I did my finisher was the choke slam. And I just choke slammed my friend in the yard, like hard as fuck.
Like, you're big ass. How much smaller was he than you?
Oh, so much smaller. I mean, I was a big kid, but I didn't realize I was a big kid. You know what I'm saying? And he was like 3 years younger than me, too. So but I just choke slammed him in his yard, like fucked him up, dude. Like, I felt so bad. I was like, wrestling's not fake. Like, they said it was fake.
This SummerSlam is probably one of the best ones. So the Attitude Era.
Bro, there's just some shit you can't fake.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever go to wrestling? Y'all ever go to wrestling matches?
No,
I did get to go to one.
I never got a chance. Yeah,
I wanted to.
I got to go to one when I was really young.
I went to only like 2 or 3, but they were all Attitude Era. Like when I was a kid. I went to one pay-per-view. I think it was like King of the Ring or something. Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
it was at the Civic Arena.
King of the Ring. Yeah, that was there. I remember.
Is that the one in like 98?
Yeah, I think it was like 98. Yeah, 97 or 98. The shit was just so overwhelming as a kid. Like it's just so much to try to take in. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know who the worst tag team was? My least favorite because they were just ridiculous. Was that fucking Too Cool?
Oh my god!
Too cool, bro.
Scotty Too Hottie. Yes,
Grandmaster Sexay and fucking Rikishi.
Oh
my Rikishi. They all come out all the time just snapping.
Rikishi was just all fat. He just sat on people. Like, ugh.
He was gross. Like
that running people.
Oh, it was so gross, dude. It was so gross.
It was so disgusting. Like that was his thing, though. That's why. Yeah. He just like this. All right, what would you rather have? Mankind take his socko out of his underwear and stick it in your fucking mouth, or Rikishi fucking stick his asshole on your nose?
It's suicide.
Like you get the pick. That's this or that. That's this or that. What's your pick? Socko.
I'm taking Socko probably.
Yeah, it's got to be Socko.
No, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I could handle somebody like leaning on me, and I could just like block it out and then take a shower and be okay, instead of somebody sticking a fucking nasty
'Cause
ass
you can
sock
kinda-
in their
you can kinda,
fingers.
like,
They're like,
right off the dick.
I don't know, man. Neither of these are really great. Like either way, I'm gonna be like, no.
you could just sit,
Right.
yeah, just sit on me.
I
Put
think
it
I
in the
would throw
comments,
up
y'all.
either
What would
way.
y'all do? Would you rather take Taco or rather have Rikishi sit on your face?
That's
Oh
hilarious.
my god.
Because he definitely didn't just sit on you. He sat on your face. Like he threw you into the
And, like-
turnbuckle and sat on your face. It was like,
Oh shit.
oh,
It's so gross.
oh, it's horrible, bro.
Jesus.
We got
It's
another
horrible.
indica voter.
Butters cut my lips. I think I
Hey.
know who that is. Shout out my guy.
Hey,
Hey, not for nothing though, gotta give the RIP to Owen Hart because at the beginning of the Attitude Era, late '97-ish,
yeah,
said everybody left WWF except for Owen Hart, and then what? It said Hart died on May 23rd, 1999, at a pay-per-view event where he
yeah.
came
That
out
was-
in his blue blazer. Said he fell
Yeah. It was his
78
old
feet.
school personality.
Look at Uncle on the fact checking. Look at that.
78 feet, hit his chest off the turnbuckle, and then died a couple minutes later.
Yeah, because he
That was
he broke his neck or something.
yeah. That was the first pay-per-view
yeah.
me and my family got. Like we were all excited. We were all into wrestling and we finally balls up and got a
Swear.
pay-per-view and paid for it. And then Owen
Yep.
Hart died. Like
Yeah,
Well,
see
and then
it, like
I watched the same. I
Ring
was
was
the same
black,
thing here.
the audio didn't. The audio
And it's
didn't
crazy
cut.
because, well, and the
No,
crazy
no.
thing is they just kept it going. So like, you know, I didn't think really anything of it because I'm a little ass kid. You know, you just know
Yeah.
that somebody got hurt, and you don't know if it's like real
Yeah.
Yeah.
or if it's like the show
It was wild.
or
So I was
what it
10
is.
years old then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm a little
Yeah.
ass fucking kid, but we we got the pay-per-view up in my buddy's house and shit. And I mean, like I said, it didn't really click with me what was really happening
Yeah.
at the time.
I could hear JR snapping over the audio.
Oh,
Well,
Snap,
because
I knew something was the matter.
yeah, and then everybody's all like sad while they're doing it, but you have to keep the show going. You know, like it's weird. But like I said, I didn't really catch that.
Yeah.
You don't really catch on to that too much when you're a kid. I mean, at least I didn't.
yeah.
I remember like it was like the next match. It was China versus somebody, and she had blood all over her neck because of his blood. Like it was still on the ring. It's like scarred in my memory. Like it was disgusting.
That's wild. Yeah, that's
It
fucked
It
up.
is. That was
Yeah.
that event just like scarred all of us.
For
Yeah,
sure.
For sure. I don't know
For
if I have
sure.
any of that. Said it was what pay-per-view Over the Edge. I bet that VHS is fucking hard to get. I wonder if
So they don't have it.
Probably didn't. Yeah.
I got a cat fight behind me.
Shout out to your
Do you
special
guys
guest.
remember when? Do you guys remember when Stone Cold Steve Austin first did the Stone Cold Stunner on Vince McMahon?
The first time, yeah.
Yeah, he started the feud.
Yeah, it was like he turned on
Didn't he
him.
like? Yeah, didn't he offer him a beer and then he was about to like cheers him and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
he just gave him the Stone Cold Stunner.
Kicks him.
Yeah,
And like
Yeah,
Vince
dude, that
knew,
was
yeah,
awesome.
all right. So yeah, because Vince knew like it was coming. He was like
yeah,
hesitant the whole time, like,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
He knew something was gonna come.
Yeah, I remember that.
Stone Cold probably had the
Stone
dopest finisher. He probably had the
Yeah.
dopest finisher. Like his finisher was cool. I liked the rock
I like
bottom.
the
though.
rocks. Yeah, the
Yeah.
rock
I like the rock bottom. Like I liked it more than the people's elbow.
I like the people's elbow.
Yeah.
because they
The
set it
people
up.
elbow.
The
Weak
people's
as hell.
elbow. He threw off the.
Fuck
and then
out of
he
here.
threw
I
his
was used
armbands.
to
Yeah, he
five.
threw off the elbow pad.
Yeah, but that's what it was. It was just a
Everybody-
show. Like,
Yeah.
It was. It
But
was
the
just-
rock
just-
bottom
going
was
to
the one that
ring.
came out of nowhere. Like you'd be
Yeah.
running and you think you were about to fuck him up, and he'd just grip you up and just
Catch
throw
you.
that arm over. And,
Boom.
it was a
I got
shit.
all the moves. All of them. Let me get a belt. Let me get a belt.
Oh, bro.
Oh my god.
I like.
All right. We gotta have a good
Some
session
I
podcast.
I like
Royal Rumble, bro.
the choke slam. Undertaker just choke slamming somebody. He'd pick him up to the fucking heavens and just
and then send them to hell.
The best
Do
were
you
like the
remember
choke slam
the
matches
Kane?
between Undertaker and Big Show. Like
Do you remember
Undertaker and Big
Big
Show.
Show
Are,
choke
in
slam.
the ring?
oh yeah, he did.
Big Show put Undertaker through the ring
He definitely did break the ring
with a
yeah.
choke slam. Just boom, smashed him. Like I was trying to remember that.
Hey, my favorite match. My favorite match was probably like as a kid was The Rock and Undertaker, and it was a casket match. And it was like a no disqualification and shit. So there was no rolls, you know?
Spill my weed.
And fucking that was like I think it was like the Union or something like that. And like another faction were like brawling backstage, and Triple H comes out and fights The Rock and fucks The Rock up, and the Undertaker gets him into the coffin and shit. And then so the Undertaker wins the match, and then Triple H fucking destroys the fucking casket with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Like The Rock's in the shit, and he's just destroying this fucking casket. Yeah. That shit was wild.
It
was so intense. Like
definitely the coffin matches were all intense. Like I mean, obviously the Undertaker had a bunch of them. He lost a bunch of them too.
Yeah.
With him and Kane always had them.
This one,
him and Kane definitely had them.
Vince McMahon versus Stone Cold. The massacre.
Dude, the Undertaker and Kane, their theme music, their entrance shit was always so fucking epic. Yeah. Like Kane came out
with so much fire.
It was like, blah, and
I got to see that. I got to see Kane do that shit live, and it was fucking crazy.
Undertaker would like everything would go pitch black, and all of a sudden he'd be like, all of a sudden he'd be standing there and be all smoky and purple and shit. He'd be like, dude, it was so intense.
Yeah, original Undertaker with the purple. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was epic as fuck. What about Gangrel? Gangrel would come out with that fucking the goblet.
Yeah, he'd always just be like,
and drink from the goblet.
Two-handed at all times. Like the most. And then they used to fucking like they'd be in the middle of matches, and then all of a sudden the lights would go out, and you'd wake up and everyone's just covered in blood.
Yeah, and they're gone.
Like, my God, it's a bloodbath!
God damn it!
Oh, you sound just like him.
My God!
Oh,
he does. Why does he sound just like? He sounds like everybody.
The first coffin match was in '92.
Wow.
The Undertaker defeated Kamala.
It was Undertaker.
He looks like he looks like an island tribal member. Like that's what Kamala looked like. He was kind of a fat dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know who it is.
There was a match. Undertaker defeated Yokozuna, and Chuck Norris was the referee.
What
the fuck?
Yeah, it was that Survivor Series in '94.
What? 94.
I didn't watch that. We weren't getting pay per view. We didn't get the pay per view till in Hard. Yeah. Chuck Norris would have been funny to see.
I got into it. I was
my favorite one.
But like I was into it in that Attitude Era.
The Undertaker and Kane, when they had theirs, they destroyed the coffin. They didn't even finish the match.
Choke slam through it so many damn times.
For sure. That's probably what happened. I don't really remember much of the match, you know. I didn't get to go back and watch a lot of these matches.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson at WrestleMania. Stone Cold. That's what I'm looking. content.
Oh yeah,
on
Mike Tyson.
Wikipedia.
Mike Tyson was definitely there with Stone Cold.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All these big names and went to wrestling. You know, they got to get their, little cent in there. Snoop Dogg, he was in wrestling a couple times.
Oh yeah, the guests were always the best. Dude, Mike Tyson was in the was like an enforcer at one of the WrestleManias for like the corporation or fucking corporate ministry or something like that. I forget.
Yeah. Man,
Right
wrestling was just awesome. But I feel like it fell off after the Attitude Era. It's not really.
You guys want to hit
You want to smoke some weed?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And we're gonna go on and get into Brett's useless information after this. Change subject a little bit. Change the speed up. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know where my lighter. Cheers.
Oh, come on.
It was fucking DX. That's who it was. Mike Tyson was a unofficial member of DX.
Computer's like, my browser's frozen. Okay, there we go.
It's Bret's useless information. It's Bret's useless information.
So,
shout out Corey for keeping it interactive while we have to do it virtually.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's definitely dope.
yeah.
Did you just teach yourself all of that? That would be even more,
I did.
Yeah.
even more impressive.
Beast mode.
So, today,
Got my gang beside me.
what up, kiddies? So today I found one. It's called Fantastic Fads of the 1990s. And since we were kind of talking about the Attitude Era, kind of, late 90s, but still, I thought it kind of fit. So,
yeah.
In the 1990s, the World Wide Web was born, grunge reigned over the music scene, and OJ took off in his Bronco. For many, the 1990s were a golden era. The tech boom made many people rich, the fashion scene was much less ridiculous, and hip-hop hit the mainstream. Despite the slacker attitude, the last decade of the 20th century had its fair share of fads too. Here are a few that stand out. So the first one is grunge. After the glitz and glamour of disco and the excess of pomp and hair bands, it was inevitable that the music pendulum would swing. Oh my God. That shift created grunge in a genre of music categorized by dissonant harmony, lots of guitars, and cynical lyrics. Grunge was initially delivered by young men and women from the Pacific Northwest who dressed in flannel shirts and ripped jeans. Groups like Nirvana and Pearl Jam were the first to emerge on the scene around 91. But when the indie scene exploded into mainstream, groups like Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and Stone Temple Pilots became household names. So,
Soundgarden is my favorite grunge band.
Nirvana all day. I know. I'm already gonna get clowned, but Nirvana for sure.
I had any of those t-shirts.
I mean, they're the start of it. The biggest.
They were like the closest to punk with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
For sure.
radio punk.
You look like you're
really
grunge right now.
Yeah, my flannel t-shirt. I'm so grunge, bro.
You're sitting in the Seattle scene right now.
I'm so Seattle.
You don't even know it.
We got hypercolor t-shirts. Clothing manufacturer Genera created these fad-ready t-shirts in the late 80s, but they really caught on in the 90s. Their shirts were dipped in temperature-sensitive pigment, which meant that when heat was applied to the fabric, the color changed. I kind of remember these. Shirts would
I don't
turn
think I had
vague
one.
shades of blue, yellow, pink, and gray depending on the level of heat they received, working much like body heat activated fad of a previous decade, the mood ring. No, I definitely didn't have them, but I remember them being like things in like, you know, movies and shit like that.
What, mood rings?
No, they were like T-shirts that were mood rings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like the shirt would change colors.
Change colors, right?
Yeah.
If you're in the sun, because it will change with heat, or if you're just a hot body, it would change with when you put it on.
Town market UV shit.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, the Macarena. Macarena, a catchy tune from Spanish group Los Do Rio, became a worldwide phenomenon in '96, smashing records by staying at number 1 on the Billboard's Hot 100 chart for astonishing 14 weeks. Oh my God. Holy shit.
It was hot, bro.
14 weeks at number 1.
That's
I
crazy.
still remember it to this day.
Of course.
Hey, Macarena. Hi.
The jovial, bouncy tune that repeats itself over and over and over again had its own dance, making it 2 fads in one. The group remains popular in their home country, but once the Macarena had played itself out a year later, the song and the group were only a distant memory in America.
Remember when
I remember when that shit was popping.
Heck yeah.
Remember when the people figured out what those lyrics were in English, and it's actually a really dirty song.
Oh,
I bet.
What is it?
I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's like, I think it's like about a girl like cheating on her boyfriend or something.
It's like the Spanish, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Too funny.
So we got tattoos and piercings. Human beings have many piercings. Here, shit, I fucked it up. Human beings have many pierceable body parts: ears, nose, lips, tongues, eyebrows, and belly buttons, just to name a few. In the last decade of the 20th century, no cartilage was safe from a needle of a piercing gun. If you had your fill of metal rings and studs, you could move on to some ink and round out your counterculture look. Both tattooing and piercing were all the rage in the 90s, and many people today have the tats and the scars to prove it. So people really started getting tatted up and pierced up in the 90s, I guess.
Yeah,
Everybody wanted to be pretty before. Everybody wanted to be pretty before that.
Fucking sailor or something.
Yeah, the 80s was all about preppy people being
like glam and shit. Yeah,
popping that collar.
Yeah,
so last we got
I've been popping my collar.
Speaking of that, next we got hip hop fashion. And this is the last one. When hip hop music became more mainstream in the early 90s, its fashion style became a trend as well. Rappers such as The Fresh Prince, Kid and Play, and Left Eye of TLC sparked a trend in wearing brightly colored baggy clothing and baseball caps. Often the jeans were so baggy that they hung down several inches below the waist, making the question, boxers or briefs, irrelevant. An offshoot of the hip-hop fashion was the fad of wearing clothes backwards, which was popularized by teen rappers Crisscross.
Crisscross will make it jump, that'll make it.
Yo, fun fact. I did a talent show with my cousin and performed that song out at the
talent show
hotel. Yeah, out at the hotel on 18 when it was a Holiday Inn back in the day. Yeah, she and I did the talent show out there, and we performed Crisscross on the stage, bro. It was hilarious.
Oh my god!
We had the outfits on and everything. Like our stuff was backwards, our pants was backwards and everything.
I wish there was video of that.
I honestly, God, I might be able to find. I might have a video, like a VHS. I'd have to ask my grandma maybe to see if she has something, or even pictures. Let's see. We can post it online. That'd be hilarious.
I wish I had like Crisscross, like some shit. There's some Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff.
I love the 90s. 90s was one of my favorite like culture
Oh, for
eras.
sure. I wish I was
For
this
sure.
age in
Good
the
music,
90s.
man. Good
Yeah.
music, man.
Swear.
I feel like 90s
Thanks,
fashion's back in.
We probably wouldn't have appreciated it though.
Nah, we'd be like, I wish I was more futuristic and had cell phones and shit.
I want a flying car.
Like, nah, I'm good.
No, I feel like
Roll
we
around
got
like
a
this.
pretty good appreciation of technology.
Yeah, I like being a 90s kid, I guess.
Swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All the best
So I
cartoons.
kind of like having a cell phone.
So, what
That's
was your favorite faction for the Attitude Era of wrestling? Your favorite group?
Oh, it has to be the Generation X.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
I can't think of any other group that had any like a bunch of us walking around, doing their thing. Everybody was going up to me and being like, "Suck it!"
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
nobody else had that kind
They
of.
were the
like,
most entertaining.
Yeah, they were the
Yeah.
most entertaining. Like,
Sure.
like I said, like the Brood was funny. Like it was kind of funny because it was just like wild that they had this like vampire like pouring blood all over people, and then like NWO was cool, but none of them were as iconic as the Generation X.
True,
See,
true.
It's crazy that China
I
was
like-
a part of it.
It said Triple H, the best villain.
Well,
They ended
China
up getting
went
Shawn
everybody.
Michaels in it. Like,
She went
China was
everywhere
in it.
Triple H went. She was
Yeah.
everywhere, and then she was with X-Pac, right?
Yeah, and then
X-Pac joined.
they had,
X-Pac joined.
and then they Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Like they had their whole group
Yeah.
was like wild.
Yeah,
straight
Yeah,
up.
they had
wasn't
they
it?
and actually Kane was an unofficial member of DX for a second.
Yeah.
X-Pac, but they never let him be named that. They made X-Pac kick him out like the next day.
Oh,
it's wild.
yeah. That was my
Trash.
favorite Xbox and
But-
came together.
Dude, I would say DX is probably my favorite because they were the most entertaining. But like the most epic one was when the Corporation and Ministry of Darkness joined forces and made the corporate ministry.
No.
And dude, they literally had to make that group to take down The Rock and Stone Cold because nobody could stop them.
No.
Nobody alone could stop either one of those guys.
Yeah,
So they had to make a
like
fucking
Red
whole
Dark.
group, and the Undertaker conned Vince McMahon into joining because he was trying to take over the WWF.
Yeah.
Like that shit's crazy.
Said
But,
Farouk and Bradshaw and Edge and Christian.
yeah, they had
See,
Vince McMahon, the
Mr.
Undertaker, Shane McMahon, Farouk, Bradshaw, Midian, Triple H, Rodney, and Pete Gas. Rodney and Pete Gas were from Mean Street Posse.
Yeah.
What about Paul Bearer for The Undertaker?
He was always wild
Yeah.
too. R.I.P. I think he died right too.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he died. He was wild. He always just looked so fucking creepy.
Yeah, it was such a good like combo. It was a good show,
Combination.
man. Yeah, like
It was like him and JR
He was
were cousins.
so wild.
it was a good time in wrestling, man.
You say it looked like him and JR were cousins?
Yeah.
You're wild.
We should feel like fortunate that we grew up in the time we grew up, because if we were kids now and had the wrestling they had now, like
Yeah,
it's
man.
so bad.
Yeah.
It's rough.
We wouldn't be into it, I don't think.
Nah.
Like it was so good. Even watching it now, like the people, like their music and shit sucks. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
there was some good wrestling music back then. Like that shit got you pumped up. Like my favorite was
My favorite-
definitely some fucking Triple H. Like the fucking
Triple H.
Motorhead one when he did the game. When he started coming out as like the game or whatever, and he did Motorhead.
Play the game.
Yeah, time to play the game.
I would have to say Stone
And how you
Cold
play it.
music for sure.
R.I.P. Lemmy.
Stone Cold.
Uh,
Triple
music for
H.
sure.
It's Triple H.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, for sure. You
Trick
hear that
question,
glass
let me
break, you
in,
knew
God.
shit was about to go fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he would come
It
out
was
like
always-
while people were wrestling. You would hear that glass break, and you'd be like, "Oh shit!"
everybody's thought goes.
Oh, that's
I always
funny.
loved it when people would be in the ring, like they'd be like, "Come out here, Stone Cold," and then it's quiet, and then all of a sudden, you're like, "Oh," and they're like,
dude, that shit was hard.
Stone Cold had some of like the best out of ring antics, like when he came in the fucking beer truck.
Zamboni.
Oh
like,
yeah, and sprayed
Oh,
everybody.
Like, dude.
Swear.
yeah.
Swear.
Did he fill Vince McMahon's car with cement, or was that The Rock?
Yeah, he poured.
That was
it
Stone Cold.
Austin.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah, he poured his cement on the Corvette.
The
Yeah.
Remember when he
Stone
ran
Cold-
over? Didn't he hit somebody with the ambulance? Didn't he run over?
He
the car?
ran over the Rock's car with a monster truck.
With a monster truck.
Yeah, yeah, with the monster truck, that's right.
And the
Yeah.
Rock's watching it from in the ring inside, and
Yeah.
Stone Cold's outside, and it's just like
Fucking
just
epic,
playing it off.
dude.
It's like it comes up on the big screen on the Titantron. You just see the Rock's
Yeah.
car,
So
and then it like
good,
pans
man.
and like shows the monster
Yeah.
truck.
when him and Booker T fought in the supermarket.
Oh yeah, dude.
That got about.
Oh,
Put my man's on the conveyor belt, like at the end. Like what the
He
hell?
checked them out.
He
He
went.
said, "Check out,
He
bitch.
his
You're
ass
done."
around the whole supermarket.
oh. Didn't Stone Cold attack Vince McMahon in the hospital?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon has like a broken leg.
Yeah,
He
with
was
the
like
leg.
in the
Yeah.
fucking whole thing.
Hitting
He
him
was
with
all
the
tacked.
bedpan.
What's up, motherfucker? He just slams a beer.
Smashes.
Oh, bro, that shit was so good, man.
So awesome, man.
Austin was the
Oh.
craziest.
I think another one, the Big Show, always was super epic.
Oh, he
Beginning,
was just
like,
big, but he was like the big
But-
dumb guy, the strong guy.
but like his music, you heard, well, you see, like, oh
Yeah.
shit, he's about to come choke
Oh
slam
yeah,
somebody.
well,
come
it's
running
the
out.
big show.
Yeah, he'd be like,
Oh shit, I forgot
Oh,
about that, bro.
Like just like old blues rock. Shit's crazy.
Dude,
Uh,
my
that
close
shit was awesome, dude.
runner up for theme music, bro, has to be fucking Chris Jericho though. When
Oh
he
my
came out, bro,
God.
to break the walls down. Like it was fucking epic,
Yeah.
dude.
I like
It
his
was
shit.
hype.
He comes out to his own
And I-
shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Fozzy.
weird, but I mean,
He is weird.
yeah, it was good,
He's
bro. It
weird.
was good.
No, my runner up is definitely the Undertaker because like all the lights would go out and people were like, "Oh shit!"
And then you hear
Yeah.
You hear the bell.
That bell,
Yeah.
it was over.
Somebody was about to
Yeah,
die.
as soon as the lights go out, you knew shit was about to erupt.
You remember, dude? Do you remember when he used to he had the fucking ministry symbol? They used to like put them up to this tee and just like put them up in the rafters and shit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
nah,
Uh,
I'm good.
Yeah, was that what
That's
WrestleMania?
scary,
was
right?
when he was buried alive next to the ring, and then somebody was fighting, and then all of a sudden the lights go out, and then you hear the gong, purple goes everywhere, and you see a hand come out of the dirt, and he just starts whooping somebody's ass. I can't remember what event that was, man.
I can't either.
I'm gonna have to YouTube it.
I remember when it was a big deal. Remember when it was such a
Hell in
big
a Cell,
deal
Big Boss
when
Man.
Kane took his mask off?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You were expecting his face to be so fucked up,
yeah,
and he
Well, I
just
mean,
like
was an ugly
looked
bastard.
normal.
Yeah,
They gave him like a contact, I think, like he had like a white eye or something.
yeah.
I just thought it was going to be Undertaker.
Yeah, you just thought he was like burned alive and shit. You're like, oh, okay, he's all right.
Yeah, because he was. That was his thing. His whole body was burned.
He was talking with the fucking thing on his neck.
Oh yeah.
Not like that.
He
I-
did. I've been smoking Marlboro Red since I was 11.
I've been smoking Pall Mall since
Fell asleep and my couch caught on fire.
That's crazy. This
now I
rated
talk like
TV-14
this.
with The Rock and Stone Cold. This shit was rated TV 14.
Yeah, that was
Like,
back
it
in
was.
the day, bro. I
I
think
know,
back
you
then-
know, shut your
Made
fucking
for
mouth
adults.
when I fucking talk to you. Like, what? TV 14.
I had backwards. So
This one don't
it
even have a
was
rating.
it was a buried alive match between Kane and Undertaker, and Kane
Buried
buried
alive,
the Undertaker alive.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, he buried him alive, and that was what it was. But if I'm not mistaken, didn't he come back later in the match that's what happened? Like Kane was celebrating or whatever, and all of a sudden he just comes back out of the dirt and he whoops his ass. Like that shit.
Yeah.
Those are the craziest times, man.
Yeah, that was when that shit was super. We were like, what? The storylines were wild.
That was when
I mean, one of the
Kane
biggest
took his
matches.
face mask off.
Got that shit.
Obvious.
And man,
Obviously, the Hell in a
I'm so
Cell.
upset that he didn't get to have an undefeated WrestleMania. Like he really had to lose a match.
Yeah, that was stupid. And he lost it to the worst person.
Yeah.
There you go, Tony. There's your two favorites. You can have them.
Do you remember the match when he's fighting Brock Lesnar and like he thinks it like he's knocked out and then he sits up and Brock Lesnar starts laughing and then Undertaker starts laughing back at him all like it was the fucking funniest shit ever. It was wild, man.
Brock Lesnar.
Remember the Dark Wedding? Undertaker married Stephanie McMahon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
1998 casket match between Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
I'm watching. I just looked up the Undertaker's most supernatural moments, and the first one leads off whenever he gets brought out in a casket, and what's his name is fighting small. Shit, what's his name? Wait a second. Diesel. He intimidates him. Remember, they bring him out in the coffin, and he fucking pops up out of nowhere, and he's just staring at Diesel the whole time. And then Diesel just runs out of the ring, runs away.
Yeah. Undertaker was just scary.
Scary
He was so
motherfucker.
big.
Man.
He's like 7 foot.
Yeah. Flip his eyes in the back of his head and shit.
Dude is a monster. He's like 7 foot, 300 pounds. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's a big dude. Like the
Hell
Rock is
yeah.
a big dude. He made the Rock look small.
Yeah.
Like you don't really. That's the thing is wrestlers like. I know the Rock wasn't as big as he is now, like when he was wrestling, but he was still big as fuck. But you didn't think he was like, because there were so many bigger wrestlers, but you don't really realize how
He's
big
way
these
bigger
people
now.
are until you see them around normal people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the
Yeah.
small wrestlers, like Spike Dudley, probably my size. You know what I'm saying? But
He's still 6 foot something. You know what I mean?
he looked tiny because everybody's so big. Spike
just
Dudley,
crazy
what a
to
fucking
see.
scrub.
You guys
just
ever
crazy to see the
play
transformation.
any of the video games?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I had the one for 64 for sure.
Yeah, Royal Rumble or whatever.
I had the
Yeah,
Attitude-
Royal
I had the
Rumble, baby.
I had the
Attitude,
Attitude game for 64.
Attitude.
Bro, we
Then
used
they
to
had
roll the shit.
WrestleMania.
SmackDown for
64.
PlayStation.
We used to.
Yeah, I
we
loved
used to
Wrestle.
have WrestleManias. In my aunt's
No
basement.
mercy.
We would get bicycle lights and put them on the door for our entry, and then Mom would play our entry music and shit. So we
Hell
had the
yeah.
basement steps, bro. We turned
Yeah.
on all the lights. We come down the basement steps and had the music because they had all the bells and everything we could think of, bro. We'd be in the basement killing each other. We put the mattresses down on the floor and lived our own WrestleManias.
Oh hell yeah, bro! I literally got into a fist fight with a kid one day because we had the theme music CDs, and he tried to say his didn't have mine didn't have scratches on it, and his did, and he tried to say mine was the one with the scratches on it. I said, hell no, bro, we're fighting, like we're fighting over this is my fucking CD. You ain't no. I ride for my fucking Smash Mouth.
Ride for Smash Mouth.
Hell yeah, my shit was. I'll fight over my theme music.
Big Worm. WrestleMania 2000. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, WrestleMania 2000 for N64. That was the shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and no mercy.
No
No
Mercy.
Mercy
I
was
had both of
alright,
them.
yeah. But I liked WrestleMania more like because you could do like all the different modes, like the Royal Rumbles and shit. You can make your character. They had all kinds of different selections. You can make all the music and shit. It was dope.
I love designing a pay-per-view. You would like set up the whole thing, all the different matches, and with all the different wrestlers, and then you'd play through it. Set up your fucking day right there.
Yep.
I'm about to play a whole pay-per-view today, boys.
Good times.
Yep.
Like I'm trying to go get an N64 right now. Like I'm about to go download wrestling like on PlayStation right now.
Bro, I gotta find. I have the 64 downstairs.
We should Twitch wrestling like that. That'd be a fun game to do on Twitch.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's a $60 game still.
I don't watch any of the wrestling, but I like watching some of the like off-brand wrestlings, Ring of Honor. That's the shit I like to watch now.
We could look up an older one, see if they have any old ones on there. Hey, Pro, what's good? What's good?
Bro, on a beat. What up, though?
What's happening?
I think I know somebody who has it actually.
What?
I was just gonna say
the 64 and the games.
Yeah.
Well,
I have
somebody who's got a bunch. Do you?
If you can find the game, let me know. I'll get the game. I already got the console.
I have the game
still.
Yeah, Corey has it all.
I have a console.
He has like a console collection.
I was gonna say that's the person who I thought I was talking about was Corey.
Oh.
Was
we hitting the bomb? We hitting the bomb?
I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we are hitting them. I am.
if y'all give me a second.
Okay. I see how it is.
Friends forever.
Oh, friends forever.
Friends forever.
Friends forever.
Can you like put that at the bottom of his graphics?
Forever. I'm watching the attack Paul Bear in his house.
He said I could, yeah.
Hey, I'm about to pack mine real quick.
Oh man.
Hey, everybody out there, pack it up.
Hey, yeah, I guess
if y'all in the session with us, cheers, light it up.
Cheers. Friends forever.
Friends forever.
Cheers.
I see you, T-Side. You gotta ghost it. You gotta ghost it. You gotta ghost it with him.
There you go.
I can't do it.
You said I got ghosted.
I'm cheersing y'all right now. Got the bong in hand. Cheers, Butters.
For a couple of rippers. I'm good. I'm almost on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the craziest matches was China versus Jeff Jarrett. She won the Intercontinental title.
Remember that? She won the
Intercontinental title.
He retired right after that, right? I just read about that too.
What was it?
That was like
Shawn Michaels and Jeff
his way out.
Forgot all about that.
That was on his way out, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah. That was I literally was just reading
Who's
that.
smoking mids? Don't lie.
Who's smoking mids?
That's Tape Pro. Nobody up here, sir.
This is a no mid zone.
No mid zone.
No mid.
Did you say Shawn Michaels and Jeff Jarrett?
No, China.
And Jeff Jarrett.
And Jeff Jarrett.
China
and Jeff Jarrett. Okay.
I got dogs going crazy.
What were some of the most iconic matches that like you remember?
I mean, the Mankind, Undertaker, Hell in the Cell.
Yeah, that's
the number one,
top,
right?
Baby.
That has to be the number one match of all time.
Yeah, dude.
The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania for the championship.
Which one?
That was a good one too.
Yeah, but which one though? That's the thing. Like all of them. I guess we could say all of them, right?
Yeah, I think there was only one.
What's that?
I think there was only actually one The Rock Austin at WrestleMania though. They fought. There was two.
There was two because I thought
was there two?
Look at him rock bottom the shit out of him.
He got beat at WrestleMania to lose his title to The Rock, and then he came back, won it back on him.
He's
SummerSlam.
getting rock bottom.
They faced 3 times at WrestleMania.
Yeah, 3. Okay, so yeah, and then the last time is The Rock beating Stone Cold Steve Austin, because that's when he basically leaves.
Yeah, this was 99 right here.
You remember that the Iron Man match with The Rock and Triple H?
Yeah.
Josh, unfortunately, me, Texas Sweet sucks.
What'd you say?
Josh just confessed to smoking mids.
Oh, gross. Sorry, bud.
Sorry about it, my guy.
We love you, bud. But
hey, it's okay, man. Times can be tough. We understand.
For sure. There's a lot of showcase matches that I love.
All the ladder matches were always like intense, like I said. Like I said, motherfuckers, you're getting kicked out from under a ladder. You can't fake that stuff. That's why the Hell in a Cell is so awesome. Or the Mankind Taker one was so good, because like that stuff, you're not faking that.
Wait,
like he's really getting tossed off that shit.
When did Mankind get thrown on the tacks? Was that Hell in a Cell as well?
Yeah, same match.
Yeah,
thrown through the cell on the tacks, bro.
Okay.
Like that was.
So, that's the most epic match of all time.
Yeah, dude.
Mr. Socko.
Dude got his ass whooped.
He did it for the fans.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely.
His adrenaline fueled his injuries for sure.
I want to go back and watch that match. I haven't watched that match in forever.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna end up taking a movie night and just watch old wrestling matches.
Yeah, it's like it don't matter.
Speaking of movies and wrestling, but like, what was your favorite? Like, do you guys have any favorite wrestling movies? Like, wrestling theme movie?
Oh, absolutely.
I know what it's gonna be.
It's the all-time favorite wrestling.
Ready to Rumble, yeah.
Or Ready to Rumble, yeah. That's my all-time.
Ready to Rumble, that's the shit.
I know what it's gonna be when it comes out is the Chris Hemsworth Hulk Hogan movie.
Oh yeah.
I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be
he's so huge for this movie.
That one Fighting with My Family. Fighting with My Family. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad one.
It's based off that Paige chick. Yeah.
Yeah.
That wrestling chick. It's based off of her, and it got Nick Frost in it and shit. It's pretty
go with
fucking
Nacho
funny.
Libre.
Nacho fucking Libre.
Yeah,
I had it here. Hey, Nacho Libre is the shit.
It's a funny one.
But you can't forget about fucking Mickey Rourke, bro. The wrestler.
Yeah, the wrestler.
That's a crazy movie. It's dark, it's weird, it's different, but it's super good.
For sure.
That's what Tay Pro said. Big and Josh said.
Oh yeah, there we go. Tay Pro, I see you. Yep. That's the shit right there. I mean, he's wild.
I actually haven't seen that.
It's
There's
super
not
good.
very many wrestling movies actually.
Who do you think is the best wrestler turned actor? Is it The Rock?
Yeah.
Is that even a question?
Yeah. Well, we'll just say like actually acting though. Like
John Cena's not bad.
John Cena's
making his way up, but
because The Rock is like definitely like the biggest star.
Yeah, The Rock is like a global brand.
I think Batista is a decent actor, man.
He's not bad.
Oh yeah.
He only has like, I feel like his English has gotten a lot better too since he's done like the Avengers and shit. Have you seen his movie with the Indian dude where he's the Uber driver?
Who?
And Batista's the cop. You never seen that? That came out in 2020, I believe. Stuber, I think that's what it's called.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Okay.
He has a couple movies after the Avengers.
Fucking
But
I mean,
Stone
Stone Cold's
Cold's got
actually a
those-
good actor too. Like
he's not bad.
done some-
Yeah, times.
The Longest Yard
like
and
his
shit.
TV.
Like,
I like his
God.
TV series. His TV series was the shit, where they did like the Iron Man challenges. Like, on it.
hey, you got Big Show in The Water Boy.
The Big Show's in Jingle All the Way.
It's probably cold.
Big Show is in Jingle All the Way.
He's the big
The
Santa.
Big Santa. The Big Santa.
Oh, bub.
Deck your halls, bub. So good. Oh man. Fucking
He's like, you didn't even realize that.
you got Randy Savage in Spider-Man with the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Mm.
He's Buzzsaw,
Yeah.
Bonesaw or whatever.
Buzzsaw.
Bonesaw or yeah, I forget. He's like, I'm gonna get you. Get down there. I
Stone
can't
Cold's
do it,
movies
but-
aren't bad.
I'm-
He has all the underground movies.
Kevin Nash was in the one Punisher movie.
He was in
Kevin
fucking
Nash was in
Grandma's
The Longest
Boy.
Yard.
He's
in
also
The
in the
Longest Yard.
longest. He's also in the Longest Yard.
Oh yeah,
He's
they
in a lot
are.
of
They're both
movies.
guards.
Hey,
Yeah, but
honorable
he's a
mention.
John
What is
Wick.
he in the Punisher? What is he in the Punisher?
He's a John
he's
Wick
that
too.
Russian guy, right?
Yeah, he's the big Russian.
Yeah,
Remember
that comes
John
to
Wick
get
at the
kill
beginning?
him. Yeah,
He's in that. He's in
Honorable
John Wick. He's in a lot of
mention,
fucking
Kevin
movies,
Nash.
dude.
bro, he's in Grandma's Boy. Yeah,
he's
the
in
massage your
Goldberg,
cock
isn't
for
he?
money. There's a word for that.
Isn't he in
Goldberg
Triple
was
X
one of
too?
my favorites.
Goldberg. Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Goldberg.
Not WWF.
He was in WWF.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
I think he still is.
Was he in an NWO? No, he wasn't in it.
Hey, yo, for real, I think he's like the main event tonight at like the Royal Rumble. That's tonight.
Goldberg? Is he fighting?
Yeah, that's so
fucking,
random.
Brock Lesnar?
No, I don't know who he's fighting, but I know.
Or no. Oh, he
it's a
might
Royal
be fighting.
Rumble.
What's his name?
I don't know any of the new wrestlers.
Royal Rumble? How old is
Yeah.
he? 67?
Yeah, like, dude, what the fuck? He's still jacked though.
Dude,
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
still
Hold
jacked.
on, look at him.
He just
The
fought
Undertaker just
at
retired a
WrestleMania
little
2
bit
years
ago.
ago.
Right?
No,
He was a
Undertaker's
decent
like
actor or something. He's 54.
Hulk Hogan and the
Wow.
Nanny, Tay Pro said. Butters says
Hulk
The Rock hands down, yeah.
I don't know how many wrestling themed movies are there though.
Not
Like
so
up,
many,
not
though.
like
Sorry.
not like
Hulk
like
Hogan's 67.
wrestling.
There's not too many, but I mean,
I feel like there's a
Yeah.
lot more UFC movies now.
I guess there are like more like boxing movies and kind of ultimate fighting movies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the biggest fan of martial arts movies. Like, I could sit at my house for 12 hours straight and watch martial arts movies all day long.
Yeah,
Like-
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like watching wrestling movies, though, wrestling theme movies, other than Ready to Rumble.
Well, like that's the thing is like it has to be told right. Like the wrestler's dark. Like that's a gritty fucking story of like a aging wrestler, you know. So
Yeah,
then
my
you got
dog-
and then or you got Ready to Rumble, which is kind of the same story, but it's like the comedic version of it, you know.
Yeah, like a parody. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So I mean,
Mhm.
it was random that they got Oliver Platt to play the king.
Oh yeah. Oh man. What a movie.
It's hilarious.
He was hiding in the porta potty. And then attacks him. Like, jeez.
So what's next on our agenda?
Let's see.
Watch out for Florida, man.
Oh my god. Scared the fucking shit out of me. All right. We gotta prepare for that shit. I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
nice. Nice thing about doing this on my phone, it mutes everything before it even happens, so I can come in mid screen.
They need a whole movie
So,
made. First scene in Wolf
wants
of
to
Wall
start?
Street. Josh, chill out.
Corey, all right, and then I would just you want to zoom in on who's telling their story?
Yeah.
All right, so Tony's going. All right.
All right, boom. 2 Florida men are accused of breaking into their ex-boyfriend's home after using a ragu sauce to try to burn it down, according to YKMCTV. Derek
burned down the house with ragu.
Yeah, I guess. Derek Irving, 36, and John Sylvia, 28, were arrested March 13th after allegedly breaking into a home and stealing several items, including a flat screen television, window AC, and a vacuum. They took the vacuum.
What the fuck?
The victim called 911 after being alerted by security cameras on a motion detected in the house. He said the house had been placed or broken into and a towel placed over one of the cameras. Wow. Arriving deputies saw a red SUV leaving the area and conducted a stop to 2 men in the vehicle, later identified as Irving and Sylvia, who just picked up some clothes from the home. He was trying to make it look like he left the stove on, but who gets up at 2 a.m. to sketty, the victim says. Both were charged with unarmed burglary, grand theft, and arson. Sylvia is being held $25,000 bond, while Irving is being held behind bars without one. Fucking hilarious.
He tried to burn the house down by turning the stove on and cooking some sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, he just turned shit on and left and made it seem like, oh, we were just cooking shit.
People were wild.
Yeah.
People are wild.
Yeah, these guys are funny looking.
That reminds me of the story of the guy breaking in and cooking food in the dude's house just to eat it in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And he told the dude to go back to bed. Like, it reminds me of that one.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I think it's funny that they fucking they took the vacuum. Like,
They took what?
Who steals a vacuum?
A vacuum.
It might have been a really nice vacuum.
Yeah.
It could have been a Kirby.
It could have been one of them old Kirby's or like a Dyson or something like that. Yeah, bro. You can't get vacuum. Like, them things are like $500-$600 sometimes.
True.
They said, "Whoa, that's a nice vacuum. I know a nice vacuum when I see one."
I can pawn that.
I know a nice
I can get money for
vacuum
that.
when I see one. OnStars to give you $80 for this.
Oh shit, Jordan's next.
All right, I'm just gonna put this out here now. This is without a doubt one of the wildest stories I've ever read, even without it being a Florida guy. So I'm gonna give you this headline: Man arrested after botched castration surgery in Florida. An elderly Florida man with a bizarre castration obsession was busted by cops for allegedly performing a botched at-home surgery on another man whom he met through a site on the dark web for those with, I can't even read that fucking word, but with weird fetishes like that. So this dude is done this multiple times, just like in hotel rooms, and did one in his house. Like, bro, I was like, wow, fuck. Like, I have too many questions that I could have so many questions about the situation, but I don't think I want to know. That's fucking good. Because like, you think there's people that are actually being like, yeah, I want this to happen to me.
That's wild.
And even if you're gonna do it, like, you're gonna go in someone's house, just go to the fucking.
You came in and your liver's gone.
Just go to the hospital. Like, Oh man, like it just that fucked me up. But yeah, Florida man, you better watch out for Florida.
These stories are getting intense.
He's chopping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
you got to because we're
Spaghetti
scouring
sauce,
the web looking for something,
Morgan.
being like, bro, what?
Like this one that I found it's a little weird. So, 58-year-old Florida man arrested after purchasing and eating soiled underwear.
What?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
It gets a little bad because he was arrested for possessing child pornography, but then they also found that he was accused of ingesting underwear. So the investigators say that the dude purchased and ate the underwear, and this was in Polk County again. This was another Lakeland man. I wasn't even looking for a Lakeland man this time.
You just happened to find it.
Yeah, I just so happened to find it. But
It's fucking wild.
The cop, he said this guy was buying these things and ingesting them. Did you hear me? The judge, not judge, it's Sheriff Grady Judd. He said he was munching them down. This guy's got a real problem. Just revealed the allegations during the press conference for his operation. Like this sheriff down there, all he does is like his main goal is to catch pedophiles. It's dope, and like he's actually really good at it. It's like every month he'll come out and he'll be like, I just caught 30 pedophiles down here, coming from all over the country to come like try to solicit little boys and shit. Like it's crazy, but he's catching them. So I mean, it's awesome that he's doing that. He's a good guy. Yeah. And then he said, there's actually a market out there. He said, you know what kind of things go into soiled underwear, right? Sometimes you think you're going to pass gas and you're not. You can't trust a fart when you're over 60, but this guy will buy it.
What the fuck?
What are we going on in Florida?
Can't trust a fart when you're over 60. But
That's
this
what the
guy
fucking
will buy
sheriff
it.
said.
Dude, that is a t-shirt and a half, bro.
That's awesome.
What the?
That's awesome. I need one. I want one so bad.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's great.
So good.
It's so fucking.
I'm gonna eat one for sure.
Oh shit! All right, so we got Florida man arrested after threatening ex-boss with a twisted tea can and a metal pipe. This happened January 20th. All right. Well, didn't happen. It was reported. We'll see when it happened. All right. So a Florida man was arrested after allegedly threatening his former boss with a can of an alcoholic beverage called Twisted Tea and a 2-foot metal pipe. According to Wink News, Shane Gillis, not to be confused with a former Saturday Night Live hire, was taken into custody by the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office after making multiple threatening calls to his ex-boss. Deputies were called to the scene and overheard Gillis announce he was on the way and had something for the victim. He said, "I'm going to end you right now. I'm coming for you straight through the parking lot," he said, according to the police. Gillis arrived at the scene and approached the victim carrying a can of Twisted Tea in his right hand and holding his left hand behind his back. Deputies told Gillis to raise his hands, and as he complied, he told them he had a metal pipe in the back of his pants. He allegedly continued to verbally threaten the victim as deputies arrested him. So, the guy looks wild too. I mean, he looks like somebody who would
bang on him.
He looked like somebody who would do that. Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I was like looking it up because the website I looked at kind of looked a little sketchy. So I was looking it up to verify it on Google, and I verified it. Charlotte County posted on their Facebook and shit like that. But I found another story about this guy. So this happened 2 days ago, and it said Twisted Tea guy arrested again in Charlotte County. And he was arrested. He was arrested again on Tuesday of charges of burglary and arson. He's accused of cutting a lock on an electrical panel at a woman's house, shutting off the power, and setting fire to a towel in a bucket under the carport of her home.
Damn.
The woman told deputies Gillis texted her on New Year's Day saying he would kick her door down because he was mad. When they found Gillis, they noticed a strong smell of diesel fuel radiating off him and placed him under arrest for the incident. Gillis gained social media attention earlier this month after he was arrested for threatening his ex-employer with a twisted tea can in a metal pipe. So he had just got out, and 4 days later, they said, went and tried to burn down this chick's house.
Jeez, Louise.
That's crazy. He said, didn't you see what a twisted tea can do to somebody?
Right?
I got that tag on me.
You got shit to do.
He took that shit serious as hell.
Yeah, that's wild.
Somebody gonna get a cardboard cutout of that fucking Bernie meme and fucking try to kill somebody with it.
Jeez.
Hell yeah.
All right, so mine is a Florida man wearing only underwear steals mail and attacks homeowner.
Nice.
So in Hawthorne, a Florida man faces multiple charges after authorities say he stole mail from a woman while only wearing his underwear. According to the police report, the woman discovered the man wearing just his underwear, taking mail out of her mailbox. She confronted him. He threatened her, slapped her in the face with her own mail while she was in her car. So she pulled off to get some distance, got out, pulled her pistol out on him, and was like, "Yo, I'm about to shoot you." And then he fled. Then the cops found him later, wandering down the street. Shit's wild, bro.
She said, "I got that thing."
Yeah, she pulled it out on him. Pulled the pistol out on his ass too. Why is my man only in his underwear? Check out the picture.
Oh yeah, he looks like somebody.
That's the only thing that guy owns is underwear.
He looks like fucking.
Yeah, he looks like somebody who would only be in underwear. Like,
jeez,
that ass. He looks just
people
like
Florida and nuts, bro.
I know, man. Corey, glad you're
that's everybody. That's everybody. That's Florida man.
That's everybody.
Yep, that was a wild little segment there.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Florida man's intense, man.
Song. So the Macarena song, I did look it up.
Hey, Macarena.
It is about a chick.
They said
that it's like, hey girl, give your body is supposed to be joy. Give your body away, something like that. And then it's like the Macarena has a boyfriend. And I didn't get a chance to read it all because it kept playing music in the background. But it's crazy. It's a crazy ass Spanish song, dude.
It is.
Crazy. And the dudes are old as hell.
Hey, Macarena.
Hi.
Sound like that, yeah.
And then you
Macarena.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
hilarious. That's great.
Tom. Fuck you.
Hey.
So what's next? What do we got?
Well,
a little game we like to call Puff Puff Fast.
Oh shit. So I guess I'm just gonna pull cards for everybody, right?
yeah, you're going to be the moderator of the game.
Who let
What
it
we
off?
should have done. What we'll have to do is like split the deck up in like fives or something like that.
Hey, Dylan.
Split the deck up between 5 people, or just everybody go out and buy the game.
Yeah.
I'm down to buy the game.
Do I need to reshuffle these every time or no?
I do,
Okay.
but it don't matter.
Didn't we have to draw 2 cards?
Haters
last
will
time?
say it's fake. Haters will say it's fake.
Yeah, we drew 2 extra cards last time.
like fair time.
All right. Giving a little shuffle. Everybody packed, good to go.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
Great
Yeah, I'm
name.
ready.
All right. So, who went first last episode? Do we remember?
I believe
did.
T-Sai?
I think so, yeah. And I think I ended it too.
I think I win.
That's right. You definitely did.
Yeah.
So Tony. All right. So I'm going for Tony. So how are we gonna do this, man? That's weird.
But you
Should I
just
send,
read it
like-
for everybody.
All right.
I think you
Or
should
Corey can-
try to sound like everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Right.
Nah, I can't. Nah.
I guess you could take a
Yo,
picture.
you know
and
what's
send
up?
it.
It's Unc. You know what's up? It's Unc.
Change his
Got the
name to
threads.
Uncle.
Uncle Bret. No, just.
Yeah, definitely change it to Uncle Bret real quick.
Oh shit! So this is a dare.
Nice.
So
Go ahead,
Tony,
you can
you
read it
get the-
anyways.
You don't even know what it is, but you get to pick who the dare goes to. Oh wait, never mind. It says person on your right. So T-Sai is usually on your right. So we'll go with that.
Great. Correct.
It said, oh man, we can't really even do this. It says, let the person on your right draw something on your face if you refuse take a puff.
Oh,
So-
can't Corey
You gotta
draw?
refuse,
Can't Corey
huh?
draw on the screen? Can't you put it on the screen,
So-
Corey?
So you want me to just redraw a card?
Put a dick right on his head, Corey.
I'll just
right there.
redraw a card for him. All right, so this one I'll just redraw for Tony, for Uncle.
All
All right, so it's a trivia.
Okay.
Which drug did Commissioner Anslinger from the Federal Bureau of Narcotics say would make you insane, turn you into a killer, and kill you?
Marijuana.
Yup. Ding, ding,
Who
ding.
answered?
What?
Who was that? Corey.
Corey.
So you get to pick who takes a puff.
Everybody's taking a puff.
Everybody's taking a puff.
Let's go.
Cheers, y'all.
Oh, fuck my later if I don't want it.
Cheers.
Like, okay, whatever.
Last on my flower. Next is the dabs. Got one loaded. All right. So this one would be for Jordan. Oh shit.
What?
Another puff.
It's a puff.
I've had it, buddy. Oh, is that for everybody?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone has to take one?
Yeah.
Shit.
Got a little bowl.
I'm just gonna hit my fucking pen.
That's what it says.
The only thing I got to hit is dab.
I'll hit my pen.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit my pen.
Me and my pen.
Cheers, boy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I gotta break them up.
Sorry, I didn't myself.
I got my shit. Fucking
I'm gonna cough in
smoke.
somebody's ear.
Oh shit. Got that G Leaf blackberry meringue number 2. It's fucking stupid.
Dabs?
I would have been all right. So my name should have been B Modge for that one. So this next one could be B Money.
Need money.
B Money.
It's like, oh my
All
God,
right.
man.
So
Hate you.
we got a truth or dare. A truth. If you had unlimited money, but you could only buy 2 things that start with the first letter of your last name, what would they be?
First letter of my last name. So
2 things that start with the first letter of your last name.
I don't know what starts with my last name. All kinds of shit, huh?
I'm buying.
So mine's an M. 2 things about the first letter of my last
I'm
name.
buying a Rottweiler and a fucking robot.
Dope.
A
Rottweiler and a robot.
Yeah, a Rottweiler and a
I'd buy-
robot. Come on, it'd be a dope ass
I'd
fucking
buy-
robot.
I would buy all the cryptocurrency, and that's hard.
I'm gonna buy a country and Chronic.
Country and Chronic.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Mercedes Benz,
All the cryptocurrency.
G Wagon, and actually
And all the
no,
crop
mansion and more weed.
I would buy a shit ton of crop fields. I'm set for life.
Yeah, by getting mansion and more weed. We're good. If I have to be
Uncle?
specific, Maui Wowie.
What's Uncle's pick? Think we lost him. Okay.
I'm gonna go for him. Baklava.
But Bud, bread, and bowls.
So you said buds and what?
Nah.
Buds, Corey said
I don't know.
Two things that end
Bread
with
it.
B.
Bread and bowls.
Red and Bull.
Love bread bowls.
Oh my god. Hey, y'all.
There'd be one thing
Yeah.
with two B's.
Bud and bread.
Bread
There we
bowl.
go. Bud and bread.
Bud and bread. All right. All right. So the next one is myself. So it'd be me. Oh my god, bro.
Jeez, it's gonna get worse.
Like I'm
and
literally
worse as
pulling
we
this
get
from the pile. Like
And it's only gonna get
It's gonna
worse.
Get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Keep all
You
the
gotta
rough
keep
cards
the-
in there. Eventually, like it's just gonna be us just picking it up and hitting the bong 5 times in a row.
yeah, I have them separated. So
That's gonna be amazing. I'm
I
gonna
have
love
to get
that.
another dab going. I ain't taking no crazy dab, so I ain't trying to flex. Just little.
You know, go ahead, flex a little bit.
Bull, like,
Nah,
If you
bro.
go back to-
I'd be asleep already.
I can't sleep.
I already kind of did a big dab earlier, thinking I was forgetting I was like out of bud. So
where is the bud? Where is the bud? Where is the bud? Where is the bud? You remember that song?
Well,
no.
Huh?
Everybody's watching is a Youth Excel, adult small. Wants to buy this? Hit me up.
Cheers.
So,
cheers.
cheers. I know live auction. Cheers.
Live auction, I like it. Using the platform, ain't no wrong with it.
Live auction.
Make me big, I want to see that shirt.
I really don't like auction things because it can go either way. If I start the auction at $1 and there's 2 people watching, how far could it go, you know? And then I lose out, or it sells for $6,000 and for what reason? When it's worth 60.
It's the bum shopping.
Where's the bud?
Am I up?
Oh, echo cough.
Good call, good call.
Fucking rough.
Brett with 1 T, I like it.
All right. Now I'm B-side.
Peace.
Lisa.
Oh, it's an internet gem.
Nice.
So
So,
You can send me it. I can put it on
Corey.
the screen.
can't you pull it up from your computer to
Yeah.
check on the screen?
can I send you
Yeah,
the
you
picture of the card?
You can actually do it yourself. You can share screen. But you can send me it and I can do it. Just
How
send
do I
me
fucking read a Q? How do I like where?
with your
camera.
camera.
On your camera?
Okay. Is it like an
Sure, on your
option in
phone.
there? I've never.
No, you
pop
just
up
take
on
your
your
camera.
auto.
Take
Yeah.
the camera out and then put it over it, and then it'll give you the option for the internet.
And then you can send that link to Corey.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There it is. Yep. That's wild.
He said, "Nah."
Yo, that's fucking
No.
wow.
That's your first time ever doing that? Haven't you gone out to eat recently? Where they had the
No.
menus? Where you pull over the QR codes?
No.
Man.
Let me try to send this
I
to
think
you.
that is cheese.
Corey.
What'd you say?
Where are you going to eat?
Where am I going to eat?
Yeah, I got
So I sent you the
Anywhere,
link.
really. Like Burger Joy has that.
that.
Like you can, they have like you can have a menu, but like they'll have like a just a carton on the table. Literally, it's just the QR code. Pull up your camera, and it's a menu online, and you get it on your phone instead of having paper.
Okay.
That's what people are
Yeah.
going with right now.
Most restaurants are doing that now.
Mhm.
What's that? Social? Not social. Social. Shit. What's the place? It's right over there.
Oh, this is it. See,
He said global distance.
Is this the smallest burger ever or something?
Yo, what the fuck?
What the
Oh my god.
Yo, chill. Yo.
Making little gerbil
Yo,
food and
it's
shit.
Ratatouille. Real life Ratatouille.
The fuck?
It's designed of a rat's kitchen, bro, or a gerbil's kitchen. Yo, stop it. Bro, I gotta do this. Brick and mortar for the oven. It's a real oven.
What
Yo,
the
I'm
fuck,
tripping right now.
bro?
This is awesome.
They're building a whole house.
It's just a kitchen. It's just a kitchen. This is awesome.
The fuck?
Yo, this is great.
out of control.
It's 9 minutes long.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, let's get it.
You can fast forward.
This is what it's not. We gotta watch.
Yeah, this is the game, man. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what's gonna happen.
It's a kitchen.
It's like how it's
They just-
made.
Yeah, it's crazy. The tile floor is the loudest part of it. How they did that. Hand sawed out a spatula for the oven. That's hilarious.
I could never.
What are
do
those
that.
things called? Aren't they? Don't they actually have a name? A pizza something.
Mm.
This is awesome.
Somebody put a lot of work into this.
It had like wiring and shit.
I mean,
You
they're
know how many
cooking.
views they get? Legit.
알람은 열어보는 게 좋습니다.
Hey, that knife still looked like it would cut the fuck out you.
Probably would.
It would.
Like he really cut. Like, look. Damn. Got in the
Cut
little
up like
fish
a
or what?
sunflower seed.
What the fuck?
It's like a worm or something.
It's like a
You won't eat it.
nah. It was like a fucking
You won't.
You
hamster
wouldn't even
trail,
taste anything.
trail mix. I know, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't taste anything.
Yeah, that's
funny.
crazy. Built a
Oh.
whole kitchen.
Yo.
Guys.
Hey, it's kind of cute though.
Ratatouille.
Hey.
That's hilarious, dude. AirPods died.
Loving it.
My life on my AirPod is not that good anymore.
Just eating that shit right up.
And my AirPods be dying real quick now too.
Mine just died. I didn't even know. No warning. Just
I think the microphone's actually affected in it too, because those headphones sound better than
these
your
ones.
AirPods.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, now I'll know. I'll just use these instead.
Love the
It
music.
actually has running water and shit. Like
That's awesome, dude.
it's just a little drip, but still, look, you
Yeah.
got the little drip,
What a switch to turn it on and off. That's legit.
dude.
I don't know what happened.
Man, that thing really be chopping though.
Chop it up.
Look, tiny little broccoli. Make me want some broccoli.
Make me want some broccoli.
Yo, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
I put my PlayStation headset on.
Nice.
Wow.
It works perfect.
Nice.
Crazy.
That's awesome.
Should just do that with mine.
You know what this music reminds me of is like an old school like RPG, like some Final Fantasy or some shit like that. Like
True.
For sure.
Yo, you know what I want to play now that you say that? Completely off topic. Banjo-Kazooie, though.
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
Hey, that looks fire though. You wouldn't eat that?
I would eat that, probably.
That was pretty good.
It's prepped like real people food, you know?
Yeah.
That one I didn't think
That's
they put.
great.
I didn't see any worms in there.
I didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
Just noodles and some vegetables. There's Uncle. He's back.
Yeah, it keeps kicking me.
Kick him. Kick him.
Kick on me nice.
Gonna grow something little too.
That's what
Just
she
some
said.
grass.
Some herbs. Is that grass?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Some wheatgrass.
Corey's growing grass.
Yeah. Well, my last apartment in Florida, I was growing grass for my
You had a
cats to
patch,
munch
dude.
on.
That's cool.
Yeah. They were nice. It was like thick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
it
yeah,
was a
that shit
fucking
got out
patch.
of hand for a second.
You have to actually trim it with scissors.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One day it rained and then the next day it grew like a foot.
Yeah.
It really did.
Look at that thing, man.
This is awesome, dude.
Munching.
Is it a gerbil?
Look, is that a little
or
beard?
rat?
It might be a gerbil.
It's a gerbil. That's a gerbil.
You ever
Yeah,
have a
rat.
gerbil?
No,
No, I've
no.
never
Those
had
are
a
like pointless
rodent.
fucking pets, bro.
Never had a
I
rodent.
had hamsters.
Pointless fucking pets. Bro, one of my
You could
exes
just do
had
stuff
rats.
like this.
One of my exes had rats, and she had them over at my house for a second,
Yeah.
and my dog got upstairs
Ugh.
and ate those fucking rats.
Oh my god.
We came home, and the cage was at the bottom of the fucking steps, bro. Oh, you spilled your drink, dog. It's Corey.
hamsters.
He
That's
keeps.
Corey is a fucking gerbil. Fucking see Billy over there.
I can't believe this video is 9 minutes long.
How much more we got?
Like,
Seen a
Less
thing
than a
and
minute.
said hamsters,
guy.
hamsters like to hibernate and some chick was
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
It's some chick.
That's funny.
Oh, that's fucked
I hate y'all.
up. Hey, Macarena.
That was like an ASMR part of the video, I guess. It said ASMR on.
Look at this weird.
Sorry.
ass.
I don't know what happened there. That's crazy. Oh my
That's
god.
it.
That's crazy. That's hilarious, dude.
Okay.
All right.
Woo. So, how are we gonna decide? Are we doing a bonus round or are we not?
We can do a bonus round if you want.
Yeah, I think we lost Tony again.
All right,
Yeah.
Rochambeau, boys.
Rochambeau.
Ready?
Well, who won last week?
I did.
T-Thigh
All
won
right,
them all.
so why don't you think of a number or something, or we pick a number and whoever's closest wins.
Bet. All right, so
All right. When you're ready. It was like a number between. You just have to tell us what it's between. All
okay, Malik. I'm gonna go between 40 and 75.
40 and 75. I'm gonna go 71.
Between 40 and 75,
Mhm.
50.
Okay.
62.
62.
Ooh. So the number is 65.
Oh, so that's Maj.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. So this
Let's
card is.
go.
So I'm back to B Maj.
Back to B Maj. That's hilarious.
Nah, you can be
I'm back.
Borden.
I'm
You can
I'm
be
Bonnie.
Borden. You can be Borden or Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Oh, Bonnie.
No choice, motherfucker.
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Oh my God, bro.
What
Dude,
happened?
I swear to God, I fucking shuffled these fucking things, and it's crazy that this card is the card that I picked up. But for real, like I shuffled these fucking cards. I'm just
Can't.
picking them up one by one off the fucking deck.
No.
Like,
Are we in a
only
simulation?
simulation,
oh
bro.
no, oh my God.
Bro, like definitely are in a simulation. Like, bro,
Wonder.
last week we picked this week to talk about wrestling with no idea that there was a fucking Royal Rumble pay-per-view event tonight.
Yeah.
Like, no, dude,
That'd
that
be
isn't
dope.
a
dude.
weird
What time
fucking
does it start?
coincidence.
How much is the Royal Rumble?
Probably like $100 fucking bucks.
Nah, dude, it might only be like $60. Wrestling.
That's a lot for a fucking Royal Rumble, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they're whack now. But I mean,
So simulation. There's a lot of evidence that we are in a simulation.
We are definitely in a fucking simulation.
It's hard to believe.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That is, you know what? That is a crazy thought. It's just to be like, what? Really? Like, if we found out, like, it's just for sure, like, yeah, everything's a fucking simulation. I'd be like, there'd be some crazy shit for sure.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Or now it's
Fucking
just a
program, y'all.
fucking program, y'all.
I think it's a good possibility that we are in a simulation.
I think so. There's some shit that happens all the time. It's like everybody wants to say deja vu, but simulation.
That's some wild shit, bro.
The movie makes it wild if you think about it. You ever see that movie, Deja Vu, with Denzel Washington?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's all right.
I need to watch his new movie.
Oh yeah, Little Things.
Yeah, looks wild
For sure. I told you about I was going to watch Palmer. That's that movie with Justin Timberlake where he takes care of the little kid, the little boy. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
We got more rounds. Is that it?
I think that's it, right? It was
That's
the final
it.
card.
That's it. Yeah, that's fuck.
It was the final.
This is hot off the internet right now. The Pittsburgh Penguins have announced the dates for their reverse retro jerseys and their third jerseys.
Yes. When
We're going to get 6 dates with the reverse retros. We got February 1st at New York Rangers, February 23rd at Washington, March 13th at Buffalo, March 21st at the Devils, April 3rd at Boston, and April 15th at home versus the Flyers. So the last time will be a home game.
Dope. So the jerseys are tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get to see those tomorrow. Yeah,
Dope.
I guess. I didn't think about it. Third
February
jersey.
1st.
February 1st. I'm just reading.
I was reading, right?
I was like reading, right?
I was like reading, right?
Third jerseys, we got February 4th versus the Devils, February 16th versus the Capitals, February 20th versus the Islanders. You got 4 dates in March and 2 dates in April. So they're wearing those quite frequently.
They are sick, but I cannot buy one because there is too much white on that thing, and I will fuck it up the second I get it.
I want one.
And I wish they'd do another third jersey, because like I don't like the all gold, all like that.
They should wear gray.
Gray?
Yeah.
I low key
For
want
the
them to
steel.
do a third jersey for the blue, with
For
like
the
some of the
steel
blue involved, because like that's like an old school.
That is
color.
old school
Like,
penguin.
I don't want them to do like the all blues, but I just want them to, like, I wish they'd kind of like do something to like for that.
Hey, off topic though, real quick.
Yeah.
Just had the homie text me, just saw this, and we have to acknowledge it because he's old as fuck. The homie
yeah.
Kyle.
Happy
Hey.
birthday.
Turning 35, right?
Hey, we gotta pack it up for him.
Happy B-Day.
Is
Happy
he 35?
birthday to you.
Yeah, he's like 65.
Does somebody want to call him and put him on speakerphone?
Put some blue like that in there. Jordan, put some blue like that on a jersey.
Yeah. Like you go look back some of their jerseys from like the 70s and shit.
Hey,
They're
they're
royal
sick.
blue.
you know who else's birthday is today?
He really is
Man.
calling him.
Justin Timberlake.
Nice.
Who's calling him?
What's up?
What's up?
Happy
Nothing.
birthday.
Playing
Happy
Animal Crossing.
birthday.
Hey, you're on the podcast.
What up, dude?
bud.
You're on the
What up?
podcast, bud. What up?
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Hey.
We were about to smoke for your birthday. 35, right? Old as fuck.
Nice. Yep. Super old.
Hey, have you ever been told that you share a birthday with Justin Timberlake?
No, but that's awesome.
Yeah, you definitely do. He turns 40 today. He turns 40, so he's a little bit older than you.
I'm both crying rivers today. Old as hell.
That's a good one.
Cry me,
That's
old
a
man
good one.
Rivers.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, so
Y'all
we just
do have
wanted to call you and cheers you from the podcast for your birthday.
Hold on. Let me pack it up.
Yeah, there we go.
Man, it is still snowing outside. You gotta love Western PA.
Oh, it's coming down. They said we was about to get it
Yeah.
last night, but they didn't come till right now. But that's cool because they out there salting for sure.
For sure.
Up here, I don't know about y'all. Down there, they don't really salt back then.
Hell no, they don't salt shit. They don't care.
Maybe 7.
Barely.
All right. I'm ready.
Ready?
Yep. Ready.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, motherfucker. And I'd also like to give a shout out to Jackie Robinson. It's also his birthday.
Awesome.
Jackie Robinson.
Hey,
Thank you.
that's one of my new favorite movies
Yeah, 42.
for sure.
Great one.
Yeah.
Chadwick
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. I just love
He's
baseball,
dope,
so you already know.
Man, what a great actor he was, man.
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
All
dude.
So great.
We'll talk to
All
you
right,
later.
y'all.
All
All
right.
right, buddy. Happy birthday. Have a good day with your
Happy
family.
birthday.
Great day. Happy birthday.
Love you, Yummy.
Later.
Peace.
Also, I wanted to throw a quick shout out to the I Hate the Scene boys for the podcast on the other night. It was dope.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a good
Shout
time.
out them.
Appreciate them helping us spread the word about the podcast, and
Hell yeah.
these are
Hopefully
fucking
some
funny as
people are
hell.
tuning in from there.
We got our. Make sure you follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And
Like, share,
any other
subscribe. Or I fucked it up.
and rate, review, subscribe
Review, subscribe.
on Apple
You get it, though.
Podcasts.
You know what I'm saying? Do it up.
Follow us on Twitter at Good Session PC.
Join the session.
Instagram's at Good Session Podcast. Facebook's at Good Session Podcast. And do whatever you're wherever you listen to your podcast at. Do whatever it says there. Like it, share it, subscribe,
Talk about it. Even if you hate it, talk
comment
about it.
Rate it.
Absolutely.
5 stars. 5 stars or nothing.
Hold it down.
Holding it down.
P.O.P. Hold it down.
I think that's gonna do it for us.
Yup.
Love y'all.
We'll be doing it like this next week.
Thanks for joining the session.
Tune back in. I have more shit bugs worked out.
Huh?
I said we'll have more bugs worked out and shit next week. Go even smoother. So thanks for joining in.
Everybody got their cats. My cat just attacked me. She's in her house right now.
Oh, kitty.
My cat's.
I'm buying a
In her
cat.
house.
I'm going to adopt a cat because I want a Mancoon, but I don't want to buy. I want to go adopt, so I'm about to go adopt a cat.
Do it. Adoption.
You should.
Yeah. I'm about to
Make
adopt
sure
my
your
first
pets are
brother.
spayed and neutered.
Oh, Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
Until next
That's
time.
funny.
Till next time.
Oh shit. Appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched us.
Hell yeah, we love
You guys
y'all.
are awesome.
Live stream definitely worked out nice.
Definitely tune in next Sunday as well at the same time.
Yup.
And, if you haven't heard any of our older episodes, they're all
Go listen to
available.
them all. Download them all.
Yeah.
Please.
YouTube.
Right now.
Email us. Don't do that.
Cheers.
The Good Session Podcast at gmail.com.
All right, y'all. Love y'all.
Peace.